Hi, David Campanile here, owner of Campanile Law, located in the state of New Jersey. We handle estate planning and probate. As always, before we dive into today's discussion, if you want to discuss estate planning or probate issues, have any questions regarding estate planning or probate, contact me at njestateattorney.com. I'd be happy to answer all your questions and set up a free strategy session for you. So today's topic is about the non kind of legal side of estate planning, and it's referred to in modern days as legacy planning. But I consider legacy planning part of estate planning. So this video is really dedicated to the components of legacy planning and the non-financial or non-monetary assets that people should prepare for when they are no longer here and want to pass down. So there's 7 components to this. I'm going to try to get through this as quick as I can, but I think this is super informative and kind of interesting, actually. It's a list that I've kind of compiled, and then after reading a bunch of articles and talking to financial planners or life planners, these are the things that stood out the most to me. So component number 1 are your beliefs, values, and visions. Think of it this way. What is your personal legacy statement? Do you have a motto? For me, if I'm 15 minutes early, I'm on time. That's kind of my personal motto. I live by that. Also live, so that's the big deal. And it's another one would be, like, for example, family first. Do you have a close multi-generational family? And a way that you could kind of bring the family together is calling kind of like a family meeting and asking people, asking your family members, what does family mean to you? And what is our family's definition of the word family? And being a close multi-generational family, create a family mission statement, a family coat of arms, and your family rules. Write down the rules, the family rules. And you know what? Put them in a frame and put them in your house. Be proud of your family's rules. These are something you're going to want to pass down for generations to come. The second one is called master stories. And these would be stories that have transformed and shaped your who you are and form the way you think about the world. So some examples of this could be, how did you meet your spouse? A childhood experience. What did this teach you? These can be really simple stories that have a big meaning to you, but to somebody else hearing them, they may not be as drastic. So the key of these stories is to capture how it marked a turning point in your perception of the world. So I'll give you an example of mine really quick. I played baseball all the way through high school. I didn't play for my high school, but I played on a bunch of club teams. And I still remember to this day in Little League, my dad was one of the assistant coaches. And he started yelling at me to throw strikes, David, throw strikes. And the umpire just wouldn't give me any calls. And all I keep hearing from the dugout is throw strikes, David. I stepped off the mound and I looked at my father and I yelled back, do you want to come out here and show me how to do it? And he kind of got stopped in his tracks. Now, to me, this was a turning point of I can stand up to my father, who's an authority figure, and he has to respect what I say. So the importance of this is capture these stories in writing, in audio or video, and make these available to your family, because these stories have made you the human being you are today. The next part is called Experiential Bonds. This would be a significant one-time event or repeated experiences that are remembered with fondness. They'll often mark an important life milestone and give structure to our journey through life. This is definitely different from master stories, as these are active experiences that you plan and put on the calendar. This could be once a month, bi-monthly, semi-annually, annually. The point is that you want to be with your family. You want to build these relationships. You want to celebrate each other and grow closer. Um, these could be traditions or events that have special significance. Prior to the COVID-19 pandemic, um, it was Christmas Eve with my family. We do the big Italian seven fish dinner, and that was kind of the thing every year that you knew if you didn't speak to everyone, that was the one time a year you were going to get together, you were going to be together as a family, and uh, that was our family time. The next component 4, is called family heritage. Now, we all have our stories, our family heritage from where we came from, either another state, a country, but you want to put an anchor in establishing your identity and helping to understand your family behaviors. You want to conduct some basic family research, and there are free online sources that are available to do this. But you're really trying to find out, where is your family from that created these family behaviors. And you really want to try to go back 3 generations, because that's really going to be the largest impact, because what happened 6, 7 generations ago may have been lost. And we all create our own traditions that have been passed down. If we also want to know more about where we're from, there are DNA testing like 23andMe that is also available that you can pay money for and find out exactly where your family is from, your percentages. But the key of family heritage is try to locate videos, photos, documents, and stories about key ancestors. Jot these down, compile these together. These are more things that you're going to want to pass down, not just to your kids, but to have them give to your grandchildren and the great-great-grandchildren, and so on and so forth, to know who you were and what has helped shape the family. And number 5 is community impact. So think about, in community impact, we all want to be philanthropic at some points in our life. I started at a pretty young age, working with nonprofits that my dad was a member of, and going to events and helping serve food. And so you want to really think about causes you would like to align yourself with and how you would like to help them. Is this through volunteering time each month at a food pantry? Is this donating money to your animal rescue? And philanthropy and giving back is one of the best ways to teach humility, gratitude, and responsibility to the next generations. So we want to pass that down. We want to give a whole other generation to understand what giving back really means. Number 6 is systems of living. This is going to refer to systems you put in place to ensure a productive family, fulfilling personal life, and legacy of significance. A example of this would be, holding a weekly family meeting or bi-weekly family meeting to figure out where everybody is in their current life. Because let's face it, life is getting busier and busier, and there's less and less time for family. So maybe holding these weekly family meetings to discuss issues amongst the family, personal life issues, passing on good news. That's always a good thing. This could be even a family dinner once a week. And then on top of a system of living, consider forming some sort of family brain trust. Now, what do I mean by this? Heirs, when it comes to inheritance, are normally not prepared to receive their inheritance, and this is a big issue as you see people that burn through money quickly or assets quickly because they don't know proper money management or business management. They could take a very successful business and destroy it relatively quickly. So now you want to sit down and consider, what do the heirs have to learn in order to thrive and to be successful with their inheritance. So this could be teaching them from a young age, or at the age they are now, about money management, business management, life management. But on the flip side, those are hard skills. There are softer skills that are important as well. And you want to, and softer skills, what I'm saying is, teach a younger family member your special recipe. For me, it was learning my dad's tomato sauce or tomato gravy, however you want to call it. I am not here to start an argument on that front. But last is public presence. How are you viewed by the world? This is going to include your personal reputation, both online and offline. Yes, we have an online reputation. If you are sitting back there as a bully and a Facebook troll, as they're called today, that's your reputation online. But you could be the nicest person when you're offline. So remember, you have two reputations that we're managing now. This public presence is also going to go towards media coverage and public messages in books, websites, blogs, or videos. Like my videos here, later generations of my children and later generations are going to see me as trying to educate people and it being informative. And just to remind you, a strong public presence can lead to greater opportunities both in networking and business growth, and can also help grow and create a well-respected family name. It is very difficult to build a well-respected family name, but it is very simple to destroy a family name. So that's something we need to keep in mind. And my last point of advice before we wrap up this video is speak to your financial advisor on how to incorporate your personal beliefs into your financial plan. For a lot of us, it's very simple to keep our regular estate plan as one thing because that's finances, and then keep this legacy plan separate as another one. But our beliefs and our behaviors impact our finances. So we need to sit down with your financial planner, sit down as a family, and figure out how to mesh these two together. I hope you found this video informative. This was just something that I felt that the world needed to hear. As always, I'm David Campanile, owner of Campanile Law, located in the state of New Jersey. We handle estate planning and probate. If you'd like to schedule a free strategy session with me regarding estate planning or probate or the topic discussed today, reach out to me at njestateattorney.com. Have a great day.